to the bottom of your library in a random order.
Okay, one card on the bottom for Derek. A mold of 6. Ready to go. Basic Mountain.
I've never seen cards that random before. The deck will get shuffled.
Chromox, recently reprinted. Sundering Eruption is imprinted.
Oh, okay. It's not boxy, it's like the flip card. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a modal double face card from MH3. Simian Spirit Guide gets exiled from mana. And that is Fable of the Mirror Breaker. And we're going to make a goblin. And we're going to pass the turn.
Japanese. Let's look for the top 5.
Yeah, it's top 5.
Top 5.
Prismatic Vista gets cracked to start the game for Ed, finding a basic island.
Yeah. Nice.
Ponder for Ed.
Yeah, I will reveal Four Souls. Okay. And these are randomized. We put on the bottom. Sure. On shuffle.
Draw.
All right, passing the turn back to Derek. Fable of the Mirror Breaker hits Chapter 2.
I'm going to decline. Sure.
I haven't played in a few years, so most of these are kind of new to me. Kind of sort of.
Goblin Shaman attacks. Derek will make a treasure. Nice treasure token.
Crackers. Fable.
Another Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Okay. I don't know if Derek knew what he was up against here. Well, now it's a little bit clearer. That was a show and tell pitch to force. Derek didn't even seem to react to it, so maybe Derek knew.
Other things. It doesn't have to be waste.
Another waste.
Another Ponder for Ed. I played against Ed at this event. This deck is crazy.
Yeah.
Like this deck is nuts.
Go ahead. Draw the turn? Yeah.
All right, passing the turn back to Derek. Reflections of Kiki Jiki has joined us.
Probably not going to make a difference in your life. But strangely,
Hey, Goblin Shaman attacks. Gonna sack the treasure it just made. What's the follow-up? Simian Spirit Guide. That's not very exciting. One card left in Derek's hand. Trop. Lotus Petal. Uh-oh.
Sure.
Show and Tell's going to resolve. Derek's putting in Simian Spirit Guide, and Ed puts in a Traxa. Okay. Derek's also Hellbent. There's Stock Up. Omniscience. Going off the out of frame a little bit here, but up top are Cunning Wishes and Brainstorms.
Okay. And you took 2 from the center. So I have you at 16. And I'll pass to you.
Okay, Stock Up Brainstorm, a basic island, and Omniscience added to hand by Atraxa's ETB. No battle, huh?
1, 2, 3.
Put a battle in the deck. Come on. Well, Derek is drawn for turn. Derek with only 2 mana. Reflections of Kiki Jiki unlocked, but it's going to be hard to beat an Atraxa, I think. Shiny Graveyard getting sorted here.
Definitely
Derek seems a little bit
I'm gonna pass.
unsure how he's going to win this game, but passing the turn, we will continue.
Basic waste. Yeah, there's waste.
Combat? Yeah, I take 7.
They got me with the retro frame.
All right, Derek gets attacked by Atraxa. Ed moves up to 21 life. Stock up now. The metagame is stale. Have you tried stock up OmniTell yet? No. Show and tell. It's gonna resolve. Omniscience comes in. Pyrogoyf. Okay.
Land, enchantment, artifact, instant. So it's at 5.
Take 2.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, 5. Trigger.
Okay, so 5 power for the Pyrogoyf. I mean, Omniscience is going to be really hard for Derek to beat, possibly. Uro, okay.
17.
Have you seen this card, Uro, chat? This card is broken. I think it should be on the watch list for Legacy for sure. Impulse.
It reduces all Eldrazi's colorless Eldrazi spells by 2. Generic.
Emrakul the Aeon's Torn getting hard cast here for free.
Eldrazi. The colorless Eldrazi creature.
Go to extra turn.
Colorless creature.
Sure.
Derek's not finished yet.
Can I look at your yard? I just want to
Yes, go ahead.
I know.
Derek does have that Pyrogoyf and Reflections of Kiki Jiki. Is there a way?
Yes, it's at 5. Okay. Cool.
Combat?
Sure.
Okay, swing with everybody. Annihilator triggers are happening.
Before they trigger, or you want to?
Let me see. Let me just see if I'm enough because I have 5, so I could deal 5. I think that's lethal. Because I get 2 triggers.
7 deaths.
Is the double Pyrogoyf going to be enough for Derek here? Is my math just way off? Sink it to stupor in response. All right, well, that's the end of that. Moving on to game 2. OmniTell takes game 1. Maybe it was closer than I thought.
Twice. Yeah, because Pyrogoyf and another Lagoy.
Seemed like Derek was second guessing if he missed something at the end there. I'd have to. What should Derek have done? I don't know. I'll have to watch that back again. Moving on to game 2, Derek will be on the play. That was an interesting game 1. Pyrogoyf made it interesting for sure.
18.
Ancient Tomb, go to 18. Chalice on 1, that's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think you have to take it.
Yeah. So I will take 2. I'll leave this here. So,
Okay,
Misty Rainforest, Lotus Petal, pass the turn.
I don't have any legal targets for its cast trigger.
nothing with a color on it, so
16. The One Ring.
Excellent follow-up of the One Ring. Derek's going to gain protection, and then looks like Derek is just passing the turn.
15?
I don't think anything's going to help.
No, I still got more turn.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't think
The
anything's
sire is... It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, if you need to fight another Eldrazi deck.
It's greater mirror match and reanimator. It's got first strike and reach. So
Just looking for a hedge maze here to surveil. Yep.
the only thing reanimator might play that's bigger than it is
All right, it enters tapped, as it's supposed to. Taking a look at the top card of the deck. Leaves it there. Okay, that could be scary for Derek. Derek has protection. One of those Misty Rainforests is in the graveyard. It looks a little confusing at the moment. All right, Derek draws an extra card. Pass the turn back to Derek. Derek pays a burden, counter, cost, or whatever. Draw 2 now.
We're not in 2 weeks. So I was like, okay, so let me see what's good in Legacy. Because I literally haven't played in over 4 years. And I was like, oh, these are pretty cheap. I'll just pick them up. I already have like a mana base and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, you have
I'm gonna exile Simian Spirit Guide from my game.
I agree.
Exiling Simian Spirit Guide, make it a red. Broadside Bombardiers, okay. Okay.
Cool, move to combat? Yeah. For 2.
Legacy or Great Legacy like Commander. 2+.
Oh,
I think Commander players.
Simian
Price of all
Phase.
those.
I was like, no, that's insane.
Looks like Derek's holding a Pyroblast, a Pyrogoyf. Making a land drop now of Shatter Skull.
I'm gonna see him when throw the
I
rings.
took a break from 0.03 to
Derek thinking about throwing the ring at Ed. Could that be right? I'm unsure.
Oh, it just makes spike up.
How aggressive does Derek need to be in a game like this? All right, Derek's just going to pass the turn. Mr. Rainforest gets cracked, finding a basic island. The Blood Moon stuff in the Stompy deck, not the most exciting against this particular show and tell deck. One of the most powerful things you can do with these Moon Stompy, mono red Stompy decks is drop a Blood Moon on your opponent earlier in the game, but I don't think OmniTell is really the one for that. Sink it to Stupor, targeting Chalice on end step. It's going to resolve. Chalice goes back to hand. Oh, okay. So, okay. Well played here by Derek. Taking advantage of the opportunity to sack it to Boast. And Chalice of the Void deals 2 damage to Ed. All right. I like that play, actually.
Fallen Empires.
Fallen Empires.
So I'll put up Fallen Empires.
That's right where I started. I'll take my favorite packs. I was able
Okay, taking 2 damage from an Ancient Tomb. Stock up. Okay. I was a little bit worried for Derek just now that was going to be another show and tell, putting in something gross like Omniscience. Stock up appears to be the real deal for Legacy. Card's good.
I mean, if it were Modern League, it would be really.
Should more people be playing stock up in their decks? We'll see.
I don't play modern stuff.
That's fine.
For me.
Brainstorm for Ed now. Perg says Fallen Empires was an awesome set. You know what? It was. It was.
I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna buy Legacy.
I don't think it's bad.
Untap, I'll trigger for the ring, I'll take 2.
Standard.
All right, taking 2 from the ring now. 2 bird encounters currently on the 1 ring. Derek is going to add 1 more to draw 3 cards. Saw some copies of Fury in hand, which is interesting. I think I saw a Caves of Chaos Adventurer in hand. Derek makes a land drop. Shatter Skull again. Paying 3 life. It enters on tap.
That's pretty nice.
One of my other decks is Doomsday.
Derek says you're at 12. Ooh, is this? All right. Attack for 2 with the Broadside Bombardiers. Ed drops down to 10. Throw the ring at you. That's 6 damage. Is a Power Wave just going to end the game right now?
Something good.
No, I
4.
like these.
We'll go to 8.
Really good.
Pyroboy?
Assume you'll be on play.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is that 4?
That should be 4, yeah.
Yeah.
There's instant sorcery, artifact, land. Yeah. Cool. Game 3.
All right, moving on to game 3. Well played by Derek. Well played. All right. Kev asking about the pronunciation of Omniscience. Honestly, I don't know. I pronounce like so many of these cards wrong.
I take 2 and thought,
What about the Mika spawn? Control isn't viable.
How many people? So I have a pregame effect.
All right, so Derek saying he's keeping, and there will be a pregame effect of Gemstone Caverns. Interesting.
First turn Thought-Knot is vicious.
I like Fable the Mirror Breaker.
What do you think it happened?
Has a luck counter on it. Fable of the Mirror Breaker was exiled. Misty Rainforest getting cracked for Ed. Hearing a lot of laughing in the background. Do you hear that, Chad? Is there something funny at a Magic tournament? Ponder.
Do this?
Yep.
I'll pass.
Actually, draw the card first.
Yeah.
Even with competitive REL, I'd be like, yeah, get the turns right.
Because I got a pedal.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a problem. Draw.
Draw.
All right. So Ponder finishes resolving. Pass the turn. Ancient Tomb. Gemstone Caverns. Casting. Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
That's
good. Yeah.
It's going to resolve. And a nice touch here, showing dedication and respect for the game. Derek using the correct modal double face card, placeholder card for Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and has the correct Goblin Shaman token. What have you done? How have you shown respect for the game? These are the questions I want you to ask yourself.
So yes,
Thought-Knot's here.
yeah, I look at him. Yeah, I'm clearly a square. So yeah, you know what?
Aviator just got banned from the chat. Sink into Stupor comes in as a land. Soporific Springs. We just finished talking about how great Derek's placeholder cards are, and Ed just doesn't even take the Sink into Stupor out of the sleeve. What is going on?
Okay.
Yeah, what is that token on top of the cavern? Just using the sponge from the D6 holder?
Fisher.
Where's your luck counter, Derek? All right, Volcanic Fissure comes in as a land untapped. Derek is following up with Broadside Bombardiers. This card was great in game 2. Looks like Ed might react to that with a Force of Will, pitching Cunning Wish. All right, it's countered this time.
Move to combat. Just 2. Trigger.
Goblin Shaman attacks, makes a treasure, pass the turn.
Stock up.
That's fine.
Stock up once again. It's going to resolve. Stock up. Every time Ed taps 3 mana, Derek gets a little nervous. All right, passes it back to Derek. Draws for turn. Fable of the Mirror Breaker flips over into Reflections of Kiki Jiki. Derek moves it into a different zone.
Making me permanentless.
16.
You never know.
It's a pretty good play.
All right. I am done.
Derek with a very clear presentation of the board. Seen Derek at many Magic tournaments in my time. I even saw Derek playing Legend of the Five Rings one time. Derek's a gamer. Attacking with the Goblin Shaman. Ed drops down to 14. Makes a treasure.
Same main phase. I'll use both of the treasures.
Yeah, I really wanted one more.
Hard cast
So
Fury.
why don't I just
In those
put the pressure
situations
on?
when
Okay, there's a Fury. Potentially presenting a lethal attack on the following turn. Reflections of Kikijiki could, of course, copy Fury. And the double strike 3 power times 2 would be enough. Ponder. Along with the Goblin Shaman, of course.
I used the 2.
no, that was
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I should probably keep these. Even though the rest of the hand was like a little iffy.
But then, with the Wasteland and the Micah spawn, with enough mana to know you can play it,
Yeah.
Flashing a couple of cards. I think I saw Broadside Bombardiers. Yeah, you can copy the Fury on end step and have the copy last through the end of your turn. So that might be Derek's move here. Might be.
You should play it.
Yeah. That's pretty much what it was. It was like, tell her wasteland. Go.
Thank you so much.
I mean, they did just like put that. I was having this conversation with somebody else. I was talking about Vegas.
These OmniTell decks capable of some very powerful plays, but also pack the deck with cantrips and stock ups looking for the cards that make those powerful plays, and sometimes you just can't find them. That looks like that's what's happening right now. Didn't copy the Fury on unstep. All right, so maybe playing it a little bit carefully for some reason that I'm not understanding. Maybe worried about a sink into stupor.
Bombardiers.
Okay, Broadside Bombardiers. Maybe we're copying Bombardiers now? Wait, was Reflections summoning sick? Oh, Reflections was summoning sick at the end of Ed's turn, right? It only unlocked this turn? That's what it was.
I always get picked off by fast combo and some.
Yeah, Twitch chat tricked me.
Yeah.
Reflections was totally summoning sick. That's true. Broadside Bombardiers is on the stack. Ed's taking a look at it. Can't believe what Lost Caverns of Ixalan did to our format.
That's why I love your talismans for the paper build. Because there's like a handful of people that know play prison like.
Two cards left in Derek's hand. Reflections of Kiki Jiki is alive now. Sounds like the Bombardiers is in. Who are we going to copy? So Kenzin comes in.
If I discard it, yeah, it's just a legendary mount in this case.
I'm gonna have to move.
We need more cards that care about the controller having legendary lands. I think that would be cool. Like if you have a legendary land, you get some bonus.
Cannot complain about having that.
Who's with me on that design?
Can you keep it in there? Or?
I think I'm yeah. Like I said,
Just make every deck want some legendary lands in it. I think that would be cool.
I would like to end the first main phase.
I played, I don't know if you ever saw Big Old Rising.
Before attack.
Which is a Grim
Yeah.
Monolith and Decaying Key. We can power up.
Yeah, City of Traders should definitely have been sacked just now. Echoing Truth.
I will keep it.
I'll attempt to pyroblast it.
I'll start a Swing Spot with the Owen Spot.
That's fine.
I had both Hammerheim and Urborg in my cube, and it made for some funny situations with land walk cards.
Or I even play anything.
From your open lands.
Yeah.
Okay, so the beginning of the first upkeep.
Does anybody even know what I'm talking about?
But I have to reveal it before.
You have to reveal it before you
Okay,
can.
so I do have that.
Okay, no worries.
So in case that makes your whatever you want to do different.
No, I appreciate it.
There's a Pyroblast targeting an Echoing Truth that is targeting, I believe, Broadside Bombardiers. A brainstorm happening in response to the Pyroblast. So the stack still has Echoing Truth. If you have a cube and it's posted online, can you post a link to it in our Discord, please? I like looking at cubes.
Okay, so first upkeep, untap upkeep. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's Cavern of Souls.
Post a picture. Do something.
Put one of them back on top and the others get exiled. Or you can put up to one back on top. If you don't like any of them, you don't have to put it
So
back.
the rest will be exiled.
Okay, force pitching show and tell on the Pyroblast.
I'm going to use Reflection Kiki Jiki to make a copy of Bombardiers.
Okay, Bombardiers is getting copied in response to the Echoing Truth. Wouldn't the copy then get... Oh, okay. Fury was what got bounced. Okay. So Bronze-Time Bombardiers is copied. No copy token for Derek. Fury was the card that got bounced. My mistake.
That was thinking like once upon a time. But you don't actually have to review.
Oh, yeah, so yes.
Attacking for 6. Drops Ed down to 7. Is this over?
Let's see, 5, 3. Yeah.
2 boasts. Sack Reflections of Kiki Jiki to 1.
I could throw this one with the. I would have to do it the other way. So 5. Yeah.
I mean, it's 2+, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so either one, even the CMCs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good game.
Good games.
No wasteland.
All right. Derek gets it. GG's.